Nate, dude, what's up? Hey, Tony, how are you? I'm you, Nate. You've had no internet and stuff, huh? You've been off the Wi-Fi. What's going on with you? Can you guys hear me? I think you probably can. I see my bar going up, so I know this isn't my normal thing. Oh, you're at the dog? Hey, all right, man. Yeah, I saw you guys had some crazy special there. That's cool. How's that been going, man? And how's things down under, dude? It's been too long. It's been too long. Well, I'm still here at the hospital. I'm still stuck here at the hospital. I got nowhere to go. I can't leave here. It's been it's been a few weeks of this. I don't know if you knew about that, Nate. What was going on? But yeah, I can't do anything about it. Philly chicken. Hey, Deacon Tech, how you doing? How's it going? How are ya? Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining us. Uh, I don't know where you are, Deacon, but it is the morning here. It is 10:31 a.m. where I am currently. I am currently at Methodist Hospital in Indianapolis. Thank you. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Nate. You're beautiful, man. Thank you, dude. Yeah, it's been hard, but you know how it is. I don't gotta tell you, man. You do what you gotta do it for your family, right? You do the right thing, you know. That's the way, you know. So, Nate, I believe in you. I know you'd be doing the same thing for your family. So, thanks, man. Hey, and good idea, Tony. I like that one. That's one I would eat. You know, that's one I would like. Did you guys just happen to have like some chicken brats or something? What happened with that? Yeah, I gotta get a haircut, man. This is crazy. This is getting crazy. People here look at me. They're like, "What the hell?" Now that I'm out in public all the time, it's nuts, man. Hey, what's up, McNoodles? How you doing? How's it going, man? Well, Nate, when I'm back home and stuff, next time you're on PlayStation, we're gonna have to chat it up, catch up on old times, man. I miss those old days, man. Sometimes things just seem like they're gonna last forever. Oh, cool. You got those at Fresh Time? That's awesome. Why is Splinter in a limo? I rented the chicken limo. Here in Indianapolis, they have this chicken limo that drives around all over the place. I don't know if you've ever seen the chicken limo. Why am I in a limo? No, I'm in limbo. I'm still living here. It's crazy. It's crazy. Pretty good. To be honest with you, I like the breakfast the best. I try and wake up for the breakfast. McNoodles, man, if you want to hear Freebird, you got to tune into Curtis. You got to catch Curtis when Curtis is doing his Guitar Wolf stream, man. That's my jam. Hey, what's up, Beverly Hills Royalty? How are you? Good to see you, man. I hope things are good for you out in beautiful California. How's it going, Stu? How are you today, man? Good to hear from you. I hope things are good up there, man. Oh yeah, yeah. You got to come up here. The chicken limo. You've seen the chicken limo around Indianapolis, yes. Curse as much as you want, but within reason. I mean, you know, I don't care about cursing, but you want to use it sparingly. I would say use it appropriately. How are you, Spinal? How's it going, man? Last 2 days. Oh wow, Stu. Damn, damn. Then it's more summertime work, huh? Well, at least you got some. At least you got a break. It's been a little hard. I haven't been able to. I never figured out a way to get my PlayStation with me. Maybe at the next hospital I'll be able to. You know. So, so I'm hoping for that. Hey, daily routine. How are you? How's it going? How's it going? Back to work as a vacation from my vacation. Did you just do a bunch of work on your house and stuff during your vacation? Is that what happened? Did you just end up doing having to do a bunch of work? I can see that. Hey, Puffin Stuff, how are ya? How's it going, man? I'm not puffing much stuff nowadays. I'm gonna have a good time when I get home because I've been a good boy. I've been abstinent while I'm here, so. Yeah, I kind of figured, man. I remembered earlier in the year you said you had some damage, right? You had some flooding and stuff to your house, so I kind of figured you actually had some work to do. I caught that somehow. Regular day. Dude, well, that's my goal. I think pretty soon this week sometime they're going to move her to a convalescent hospital, you know? So if I was at the children's hospital, they'll just give you the console. Puffin Stuff, I'm in the hospital. I'm advocating for my mom. She's in here. So, when a family member's in this kind of situation, it's really important to have someone to advocate for them. Yeah, you bet. Huh? See, that's where I would be out of my league. I can do minor plumbing and stuff like that. I can do drywall and that kind of stuff, but then electrical, I don't mess with. I lived with a friend who was an electrician for a while, and I helped him out with some things, but I was like, man, I better stick to plumbing. I got to pick to something where I don't kill myself. Oh yeah, problems with the Benny, huh? Problems with the Benny. See, here's the nice thing about living in California is you can have vehicles like that. They're not going to rust. You get a Mercedes Benz or something. You live here, it's gonna rust. You're better off with a Ford or a Chevy or something here in Indiana. Hey, Jessica Pika, Pika Pika, how are you? Pika Pika. How's it going? How's it peaking today? Thank you, Puffin Stuff. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's an important thing to do. It's like I can't really do anything for her condition, but I can help her with her comfort. You know, she can ask me for stuff, and I can help her be more comfortable. So really, that's the ambition. That's what you're here for. Aw, thank you, Jessica. Much love to you. I'm not very good at this. Oh, how do you do that? I don't know where my camera is. Thank you. I know it's more like what a real heart looks like. Yeah. Hey, Wolfie, how you doing, man? How's it going? How's being fluffy? You know it, mate. You know it, man. You gotta be there for your family. That's what it's all about. They're gonna be there for you. So, one thing through everything is like, I really, really appreciate my family. I'm glad that I have the family that I do. You know, so they've all been really great, man. Yeah, well, it's a responsibility, I guess. You're born into that responsibility. You're born into a role in this world, you know. You know, people really want to be liberated, but not everything is your choice. You know, there's there's a lot of things in this world that are just out of your control, and it's up to you to be responsible with those choices and be there for people that are going to be there for you. You're a god, Wolfie. Wolfie, you're the goat. Wolfie's the goat. But yeah, you know, I had a few moments, and I went up there and I checked on her, and she's sleeping. So I thought I did have breakfast here. That was good. Um, I ended up I ended up helping somebody out and like getting a little job here yesterday, which was really pretty funny. You know, I met someone in the morning that um, I met somebody in the morning that needed assistance. They needed help, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'll do this for you. I'll do you this favor, and ended up working out. He gave me some money. I would have just done it to be helpful. So you're a wolf. I'm a goat. Okay, I'll take that. Me. I get mad. I get mad. I get mad too. Thank you, Jessica Pika. I was reluctant. I didn't know whether to stream with this light in the background, but then I kind of decided it looked cool. I thought it kind of looked cool. I can. What? I'm just not hospital material. You know, people are like, "What the hell? Why is Captain Jack Sparrow here at the hospital?" No, they don't. And it was interesting. It involved me actually driving a car. I had to pull the guy's car around. They won't release you from the hospital once they've given you medication. They won't release you from the hospital unless you have someone to pick you up. This guy didn't have anybody to pick him up. So, so I was like, okay, dude, just tell them that I'm your cousin and call me when you get out of your surgery. And, hey, Spring Delight, how are you? Good morning. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a happy summer. It is summer now that it's past Memorial Day. Spring is over. I didn't even get spring. Oh, cool, Jessica. I will check that out. That's cool. What kind of video did you make? What manner of video? I like when people take the time to make good videos. You know, I'm interested in YouTube and everything because I've always been interested in video. I know I know this is odd. I know this isn't like the norm for YouTube nowadays. It seems like old YouTube was more about creating. New YouTube is more about, you know, scamming some sort of algorithm or something like. How's it going? Hey, okay. My OBS was having problems there. How are you, Brazil? Here in Kentucky, it went from winter straight to. Oh, Tony, are you getting customers and stuff? Has it been busy there? I haven't been to work in a long time. I love you, Wolfie. You're a good dude. Wolfie's a good dude. I may be trash on PUBG, but you know. I remember I was streaming PUBG. Wolfie got on. He was like, "You're straight trash at this game." uh, it doesn't matter. I like playing PUBG. It's fun in any regard. Oh, that's all right. Thank you, Deacon. Thank you. Sorry about any lag and stuff, you guys. You know, I am on the hospital Wi-Fi here. I just got out of jail. Why were you in jail? Don't go to jail. The food in jail is terrible. Food in jail is worse than here in the hospital. Although a lot of it's the same food. You got to know that, right? It's the same food. It all comes from the same place. There's one central distributor where they do that. Jail, school, hospital, all that shit. It's all the same food. Just straight with the truth. That's right, dude. I just get right into it. You just got to get right into it. No, I mean, I'm all right. Like, I'm better now at PUBG than I used to be. So, but I'm rusty. Going through all this, I'm kind of taking a week off and going back and playing for a week. My gaming skills are failing because of this, definitely. So I'm gonna have work to do. I'm gonna have work to do. Damn, Wolfie. Well, stay out of trouble. You're probably on probation now, which means you're gonna be probed, which is gross. It's gross when they pub you. When they pub you, when they probe you. It's gross getting probed by PUBG. Oh yes, at Culver's. It's Culver's. They have custard ice cream there. It's delicious. That's a good place, Tony. And I think they'll have benefits and stuff. They'll take care of you. Oh, 6 months probation? Yeah, you bet, Fallen. You bet I am. How are you, man? How are you? Are you getting close to your final countdown here, man? I hope so, dude. Fallen, I hope you're close to being on the other side, man. Dude, Culver's is so good. I don't eat there very much. I think the last time I ate at a Culver's was like 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, when I went to Cincinnati. So, but it's good. We just got one in Bloomington. So, yeah, I'll show you guys around here. Look, here you go. You can see the buildings behind me. You can see the magnificent buildings of Methodist Hospital there. You can see my friends here in the cafeteria. So yes, I am at the old hospital here. I can't help it. I mean, I got my laptop. Wolfie, I'm here advocating for my mother. My mother is having problems, so when that happens, when you got a family member, like that, somebody's got to be there to help. It's little things. Her mouth gets dry and she can't talk, so she tells me that her mouth's dry, and I'm like, hey, you guys, you gotta swab her mouth. You gotta help. And she has arthritis in her feet, and of course they have her in these boots so that she doesn't get sores on her feet. She's been on her back for a month. Oh, thank you, Jessica Pica. Advocating means that you're watching after somebody and speaking for them and making sure that they are getting the attention that they need. That's what advocating means. Advocating is speaking up for somebody when they can't speak for themselves or they have trouble. A lot of times when you're in the hospital, you're unconscious or something happens where you can't speak. I offered Tony to advocate for Tony when he had his surgery. He didn't need me to, but I would have done it. 5 more days. Final surgery on the 11th. The 20th, I go for a PET scan. Oh, CAT scan. Oh, okay. Well, I definitely hope that didn't happen. I definitely hope that nothing spread. Do you know that for sure, that some spread? I got to the point where I had stage 3 cancer. It spread into my lymph, and that was not good. So, um, you know, that that is rough, but they can fix that too. You know, I had stage 3, and I'm all the way out. So that happens too. Well, Wolfie, it's what you do, man. That's what you do for your family, man. That's my job. That's my Splinternut job in my family is to do things like that. Oh, thank you, Pika. Thank you very much. You know, you may not know it yet, but that's what you would do when it came down to it. That's what you would do too. I like this. I like this with this view. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they got it early. They had to remove that lymph node from my leg. You know, so that was a severe surgery, and to be honest with you, when I went into that surgery, I had a I had like a 60%, 70% chance of actual survival through the surgery, and then it had to be um, it had to be clear. So so that was a little scary, but once it gets into your lymph, it'll get into your blood. Once it gets into your blood, the cancer will spread. It'll get into your brain. It's invasive, and then once you get onto stage 4 cancer, you're not curable. So so they got that really early. I wasn't stage 3 for very long, but I did get to the point where I was stage 3, and that was terrifying. Definitely. Oh, that's not true, Wolfie. Wolfie. No, Wolfie. Yeah, that was a time, But hello, Lip Whiskers. How are you? Cheers to you. Thank you. I hope you're blessed today as well. Um, Wolfie. Yes, Wolfie. Have you ever seen the movie Amadeus, Wolfie? You need to watch that movie. 25. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jeez. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, what I was going to say. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. Cancer's insane. To tell you the truth, in this modern age, it's to the point where you want to have it be your heart. You don't want it to be cancer. They're getting really good at fixing hearts and lungs and things like that. Hello, Perry Taylor. How are you? Um, and actually, heart cancer is one of the rarest forms of cancer. It's really hard for a person to get cancer in the heart, but it does happen. It does happen. I mean, that's just the double whammy. If you have cancer in your heart, that's very sad. So, to be honest with you, like, she just got through. I mean, she had a 95% chance to not make it. So she just pulled the odds. That's like when you try and struggle and pull yourself off the hook in Dead by Daylight, and you've got that 4% chance, and it never works. And then every once in a while, you're like, "Whoa! I pulled myself off the hook. It worked." Dude, that's just what happened. She just pulled herself off that hook, man, and made it first try. So, Cornholio, how are you, Cornholio? Thank you for tuning in. We got everybody here. We got Cornholio. We got Fluffy. Everybody. Nate, love you, man. Thanks for being here for me, man. Thanks for being my brother. I was wondering about you, but I knew that you were just doing your thing, man. I knew you were just doing your thing. Hey, Jack Squad, how you doing, buddy? Cheers to you, man. Good to see you. Thank you, Lip Whiskers. Yes, yes. Well, dude, being a human is hard work. You look around, you see all these cats and dogs. They get to lay around. We feed them, we pet them, we do all these things for them. They got the easy job, you know. We've got the hard job. We've got the jobs on this planet of being the thinking, talking, walking, operating beings that have to take care of each other and everything else. That's our responsibility. To be honest with you, I mean, there are so many crazy people at this hospital that I think I look pretty normal. Well, that's true, but that's true for people too, Wolfie. That's true for people. I think they're used to me here now. I think they're used to me here. They're like, okay, Captain Jack Sparrow just walks around the hospital doing whatever he wants. Last time I was here, the police were on me all the time. Every time I would go outside to have a cigarette or something, the police would tell me I had to go somewhere else and stuff like that. So they were just kind of bothering me, making sure I wasn't up to anything. Then I think they figured out I wasn't up to anything. She is going to be able to go home, but I don't think it's going to be for a while. I don't expect her to be home. I don't expect her to be home until around fall or winter. So she's going to go to like a recovery hospital, a convalescent hospital. I'm actually going to move into her house and take care of her house while she's in recovery, and then eventually she will come back to Bloomington, be in a nursing home temporarily, and then she'll go home, and then she'll come home. So I think at some point in time here, that may be an option, but I don't think that's gonna be quite yet. I'm gonna give that 10 or 15 years. So she will be home, but she's gonna be pretty bummed. She's gonna be bummed that I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna tell you that. Dude, you're amazing, Fallen. Well, dude, Fallen, you're on a journey here, man, and I'm on your side with it, dude. Like, you're amazing, dude. You've got some amazing stuff to be doing. So, all the strength in the world to you, man, dude. Much love to you, Fallen. Everybody, until you've been through something like that, you don't know what Fallen's going through. Yes, everybody here is functioning. Everybody here is doing something. Everybody here has a purpose. Everybody here has a job and a purpose and some reason to be here. You see, we're all functioning here. Even me, like I was telling them this morning, man. This is my job. I'm an advocate. I'm advocating. I'm not getting paid for it. Howdy, hey, what's up, Stack? How you doing? Cheers to you, man. Good to see you. I think it's just the normal stuff that any human being would do for their family, for their loved ones. I've got my dad. To thank for this. I'm doing my dad's job right now, Hey, see you, Wolfie. Wolfie, go listen to some Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Cheers to you, Wolfie. Hey, thank you, Silent Scopes. Man, how are you? Cheers to you. Lippy. Toe. Knee. That's what's cool about Tony. He's both parts. Wolfie. Wolfie. Yeah, if you've never seen that movie, you've got to see it. Here's the thing about Amadeus, the movie. 1985, um, Amadeus wins the Oscar for Best Picture, right? Milos Forman directed, beautiful picture. I'm sorry, but Ghostbusters actually came out that same year. Everybody knows Ghostbusters was really the best movie there. Hey, Jordy, how are you? Jordy Bobs, you're the best, man. Jordy Bobs, much love to you, man. Thank you for all your love and support, dude. You've been great for me. I love your stream, man. You're a great host. You know, there's all sorts of streams that I could be in early in the morning. I choose yours, man, because you're a good and decent host, man. So thanks, Jordy. You got a great personality for streaming, dude. Keep it up, man, and thank you for being so supportive of me. Cheers to you. Did you get both chemo and No, I didn't get radiation. I just had chemo. I had chemo, multiple surgeries. I had stents and stuff, some implants. So, my aunt's name is Toma. Oh yeah, it's a Cherokee name, huh? Toma. Wolfie. Yes, they don't really use W so much. I know in like Czech and stuff they don't have it. They call it like dubleva. They'll call it two V's, dubleva. You bet, Jordy. Jordy, dude, that's totally like that's streamer to streamer there, man. Like you're excellent, dude. You do a really excellent job. You're good and fair to everybody, and it's a lot of hard work, man. Doing what you do is a lot of hard work. So, dude, all praise be to you for doing what you do, man. I respect you for it. Thank you so much. I know I was absent. I didn't show up this morning, but I had other duties this morning here at the hospital. So, oh yeah, Jordy's great, man. Jordy's terrific. He's a great stream to watch. Hey, Tony, thank you. Yeah, Jordy does good things for people. So if anybody doesn't have him, definitely, please subscribe to his channel there. See, here's the thing, you know, because I don't, I know that YouTube has all these rules and stuff because I don't necessarily do that sort of stream. I don't feel like I have to worry about all those sort of things. I can't wait to get better and stream again. Yes, that would be great. That would be great. According to my dad, my Indian name is God damn it, son. What are you thinking? Yeah, it's a long one. Oh, that's great. That's great. I think my Indian name would be like white guy from town. Yeah, thank you, Jordy. Yeah, Jordy has been all over the place. I don't know exactly geographically where you are at the moment. Where do you actually live, Jordy? I don't think I've ever asked. Are you in England? Little broken rubber. That would be a South American Indian name there. Now, I've always wanted to travel to South America. I've always wanted to do that. I'll tell you, when I get out of here, I'm taking a break. When I'm done with all this stuff, I'm taking a vacation. I'm taking a break. My younger brother's in Mexico right now. Yes. Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. Dude, I would love to go visit Australia, Nate. That'd be amazing. You know, it'd be really amazing if we could meet in New Zealand, dude. If we could meet and hang out in New Zealand, that would be like my dream, dude. That would be my dream. Hey, Vakari. It's the dream, isn't it? The last time I got to go to Europe or anything was like 2002. I haven't been overseas or anything for a long time, so I love it. I love Europe. I love France and Italy and all the great art and museums and culture and experiencing the end of things that we maybe don't have here in the United States. Although, one suggestion I do have for the U.S., if you ever have a chance, go to Washington, D.C., go to the Smithsonian, go to the National Gallery at the Smithsonian. The National Gallery at the Smithsonian Institution here in D.C., the Smithsonian Institution here in D.C. is really just as amazing as any European museum. They've got amazing works there. I mean, it's mostly European stuff. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, Stu. It's like, how do you combat that? And then when you do get a vacation, what do you got to do? You got to work on your house. You got to, take care of things that it's all about priorities, and it's priorities that it's things that you have to do. It's not things that you want to do. So I got to go on tour a couple of years ago. I went on tour with my friend. He was a country musician, and we went all over the United States, and I got to go to California and Oregon again, and Seattle and Montana, and all around, but that's been a while too. No, but I've been to D.C. I had a girlfriend that lived in D.C., so I would go back and forth and visit my lady friend in D.C. So I like it a lot. D.C.'s cool. D.C.'s a cool place to visit. No, I'm in Indianapolis. Indianapolis is actually a lot like Washington, D.C. Indianapolis, Washington, D.C., and actually Brasilia, the capital of Brazil, were all designed by the same architect. Oh, yeah, and that's not too far, is it, Stu? Khufu's, she's not too far, right? What, maybe 10 hours or something? I mean, it's a haul, but... Dude, Nate, you gotta come here, man. You gotta come here. You'd have a warm welcome. I haven't been in Bloomington very much. I've been in Indy 17 hours. What? Really, is it that far? Is it that far? That's crazy. I always think of that part as being closer. But I guess it's not. Gosh. Is that just because it's rural? Does it take a while because it's like... Because I know you can drive from here to like Boston in maybe 20 hours, something like that. But I guess it's about the same way, huh? Gosh. What, does she live 1,500 miles? Does she live like all the way up by Canada? It took 2 years to see. I've never been to Alaska and Hawaii either. But I've been to most US states. I've never been to North Dakota, I don't think. I've been to most US states. I've never been to Nevada. I've never been to Nevada. I've never set foot in Nevada, not even accidentally. Every journey is a gift from our Sasquatchian savior. Someone's got to hold the flat Earth up. Someone's got to hold it up. Indiana World Tour. Frankie had this song because in Indiana there's all sorts of places. There's Brazil, Indiana, and Poland, Indiana. And he had this song called Indiana World Tour that was about going around to all those places. It was really funny. Oh, yeah, you never been to the UP, eh? No way. No way. You haven't gone to the UP? Dude, the best part about Florida is, you can tour around the Everglades on those airboats, man. The Everglades is amazing. Ohio, Florida, and Mexico. Dude, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I've never been to Vegas. My brother got married there, but I've never been to actual Nevada. I've been to that Tahoe area, but only on the California side. I have lived in Indiana, Florida, California, and Washington. Those are the places where I have lived. I didn't live in California for very long, maybe a year. It's been a lot of Indiana. It's been mainly Indiana. So that's all right. Oh, really? That's right, huh? LA is just it's like a little bit of China right here in the U.S. Paris, China, Korea, and Norway. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you, one of my here's the biggest drawback I see to traveling to Korea. What if something happened while you were traveling in Korea, and then you were in the hospital and you're recovering in the hospital, and it was like you're in the hospital and all you have to eat is Korean food. Like, I like Korean food, but I don't think I'd want to eat it while I was recovering. I don't know. There'd have to be some way around that. You'd be like, can I just have the hot dogs and pancakes, please? Like, can I just have the hot dogs and the little pancakes? Korean food's good, but it's like, it's a thing. Could I not have the rice cakes and the octopus? In Seattle, it was a lot of going out for Korean food. We would go out and we'd all get Korean food because it's really easy to share. Really good. Plus, they have good stuff like that for Seattle. Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine, dude? Can you imagine? So, Fallon, when you're going through your trials and tribulations here, that you're going to be going through, just be thankful that you're not going through it in Korea. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Hey, I've noticed a lot of doctors and the staff here use these kind of phones still. I think that's interesting. I think they're issued or something. Everything you eat comes from the ocean. Well, in some form or another, that's true. You know, everything that is life comes from the ocean. We're ocean things that just spilled out onto the land. Some of the first things that even came onto the land were like those little scorpions and stuff. Things like that. Things like they have up in Maine, those horseshoe crabs and things like that. Those were ancestors of those little sea scorpions. Yeah, peanut butter, everything. It all originated. It all originated. Anything that's on land had to originate from the ocean somehow, I think. Japanese hospitals. See, yeah, that would be crazy. Being hospitalized in Europe or something, I could do it because you wouldn't have such the language barrier, but being hospitalized in Asia, I think, would be really tough. That would be hard. Sea cucumbers, yeah, yeah. You see, it is. It all comes from there. It all had to creep up and and come here. Plants, animals, everything that we have here. It was originally there. I mean, we're full of it. If you take a drop of water from your body, it's identical to seawater. We've got seawater trapped in our bodies that we pass along. So it's essential. Seawater is essential for survival. Fork is essential. You gotta have fork. Gotta have fork. Yeah, every little thing. Every little thing. We pass on that seawater from person to person. Yeah, we've all got a. That's a testament to the size and power of the ocean. The fact that the fact that all our bodies are actually full of it. Where does it all come from? So yeah, it's been interesting. It's been an interesting month. Everybody here has been very nice, and I get tired, I get exhausted here, but I'm glad that I'm here. Where do I stay? I stay wherever I can here. I've got a little spot upstairs in one of the waiting rooms where I've got like a pillow and blanket, and I can lay down on a chair and sleep like on a chair. Yeah. Yep. But I mean, there's nowhere where I can like take a shower or do anything like that. I've got to just kind of clean up in the restrooms and do my best there. Other than that, I'm really just living off the amenities at the hospital and doing the best I can. Yeah, good staff and a nice environment. This place has been a hospital for over 100 years. They've been graduating nurses here since the early 20th century, at least. So it's pretty amazing. It's pretty incredible. As far as hospitals that you're going to spend a month at, this one's pretty good. You could do a lot worse. You could do a lot worse. For Indiana is pretty good about keeping it condensed. It's all, everything in Indiana is kind of all in this one city. Everybody has to go to the one place to do anything. Nah, it's all right. I mean, it's edible and it's cheap. You know, the thing that gets me about food, the thing that I don't like about food is when it's overpriced. So it's not good. It's not good, but it's decently priced for what it is. You know. Yeah, I know. I don't really shave while I'm here. I don't really shave. I don't feel like shaving in their sinks and getting my whiskers all over the place, and I don't like doing that. I just don't like making a mess. I'm cool with being here, but I don't want to make a mess while I'm at the hospital. I know that's weird, but you know. I just think that's a little weird. It's a little uncouth. I guess I could clean it up real well and everything, but I don't know. I don't want to. I'll shave when I go home. Oh, look how pretty it is out there. See how nice it is? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you know how to handle that, right? Oh, and they're snobby. Those are the ones I flirt with the most. If they're snobby, they're stuck up, then I flirt with them. Because when you're a patient, you can get away with that. You can flirt, and that's my tactic. That's what I do. When I'm a patient, I get really flirty. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. When I'm here advocating, I'm cool. But when I'm a patient, I'm like, hey, baby, how you doing? Hey, Annie, how are you? Beautiful Annie. What's up, sister? How are you? Good to see you. Annie is beautiful. You guys, if you don't have Annie, please add her. She is wonderful. Annie is a wonderful singer, and she is just my favorite. Thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you for the support. I I appreciate it, Annie. I am I am just like 50 miles from home. I Bloomington's maybe an hour away from here, so it's not too far. Um, but I don't have a car, so I can't go back and forth. I've got to stay here, and when I go home, I'm not gonna have fun stuff to do. I'm gonna have to move and everything. So I'm doing all right, Annie. I'm still here at the hospital. So. Oh yeah, you're married. Oh yeah, jeez. You can't flirt. Jeez. Ah, bummer. If I ever got married, I'd be like, hey, look, I'm gonna flirt. I don't think I could give up flirting. Thank you. I'm trying to make it a nice little view here. This is the view behind me of Methodist Hospital here in beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana. So, I was watching some of your videos and your scenery and you walking around those beautiful parks and stuff in Germany. That's wonderful. Germany is a beautiful country. If anybody here, if you've never traveled to Germany, I highly suggest it. Germany's very nice. Germany's a lot like the U.S. actually, more so than I think any other European country. I think Germany is like the United States. You got to, dude. That's essential. Flirting makes you feel human, and it's harmless. So, I've had girlfriends that got really bad because I was flirty, and I'm like, look, it's harmless. I'm gonna come home to you. You know that. If you want to get bent, then you can get bent, but it doesn't hurt. If you're not doing anything, you're not hurting anybody. So, yeah, one place I really like in Germany is Munich, and you go to Munich, and you can go to the English Garden, and the English Garden in Munich is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to on the planet. Actually, I remember getting there and getting to Munich and going to the English Garden, and I spent 3 days. I spent 3 days just in the English Garden. I didn't want to leave. I didn't go back to my hotel room. I didn't anything. I just hung out in the English Garden. I loved it so much. People surf there and everything. It's fantastic. Oh, really? Just outside of Munich, huh? Yeah, Munich is interesting. Munich is really beautiful. I've been to Munich and Berlin and stuff. I think, Annie, you live in Frankfurt. I don't know that I've ever been to Frankfurt. I had family living in Prague. My brother lived in Prague, so I would go to the Czech Republic to visit friends and family in the Czech Republic, which is real cool. Czech Republic is another place I definitely recommend. You know, oh yes, he does. Yes, Fallen's great. 1958. Wow, wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, Annie's channel is great. She sings. She's so nice to everybody. Annie's just a wonderful human being. She's a wonderful quality human being. So much appreciated. I've definitely had a busy time, especially this last week. Things have kind of picked up, and I've definitely had more to do around here. So I've had a little less time to go around on the internet, a little more responsibility here, but it is. It is. YouTube is you know, it takes a lot of experimentation, it takes a lot of attention, it takes a lot of maintenance. Deciding to be on YouTube, deciding to do this is a tough decision for anybody because it's going to take up a lot of your time. It's going to, it's depending on how serious you want to be about it, it's going to be a tough little road, you know. But if you persevere and you just kind of keep doing your thing, and you know, I heard these two guys talking last night, and they were talking all about algorithms and what they've got to do and what they, you know, gimmicks. And oh, you're saying, oh, you've got to do challenges, and what you got to do is you got to do videos with challenges, and you've got to do this and this and this. And I was thinking, well, what about being yourself? What about like being yourself and being an entertainer and believing in yourself and believing that you're a good entertainer, and instead of sitting there going, what am I going to do for content? What am I going to do to get people into my stream? What am I going to do to get people into my YouTube channel? Well, I mean, you got to make content, you know, and that's going to come from you. Like, you know, so I've seen you do that, Fallen. You know, I've seen you make the content that you want to make, you know. It's like, keep doing that. That's the key. Make the content you want to make, believe in it, feel good about it, you know, believe in yourself. And people are going to see that. People are going to see that you're doing that. That's right, dude. Yeah, your cartoons. I love it. Hey, you're Snaz. Hey, how you doing? Oh, is it getting loud in here? Is it getting loud? Maybe. How's that? I don't want to sound like Rice. Of a Rice eating a sandwich. He will eat a sandwich and blow into his mic. Oh, I'm an extraordinary godman. Hey, what's up, TJ? How you doing? How's it going? That's right, Lip Whiskers. You're so right, dude. You're so right. Oh, you're at work. It's loud. I can't even do a Rice impersonation because he's got that kind of Welsh accent. It's so funny. Good, man. Good. Hey, TJ. Definitely. Hey, try out Planet Side 2. Planet Side 2 is not necessarily my favorite game, but it's interesting. If you like Battlefield, if you like shooters like that, you know, it looked like America's Army's maybe a little more like Call of Duty, but I was interested. The graphics look like a little more PUBG style graphics, so that was intriguing. But you might like Planet Side 2. Yeah, that game is historically had some problems, but ever since they did the last update, it's doing a lot better. I'm doing okay, you're Snaz. I'm doing all right. I'm having a good day. I had a nice big breakfast, so I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. You're at work. What do you do for work, your Snoz? See, that's great, man. That's great. That's what I'm bummed about, man. Since I'm not at home, I can't. I haven't been able to get any game footage. I didn't get all the game footage that I would have liked last time I was home, so I didn't really make the videos like I would have liked to. I was wanting to do a couple PUBG videos, but I just didn't get the content. My head wasn't in the game. So, dude, it does. The next Modern Warfare, I'm all about it, dude. Rebuild rear ends and transmissions for 18-wheelers? Oh my god. That's insane. That's an insane job. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't think I could rebuild a snap type model of an 18-wheeler. So, hats off to you, man. Oh, cool, DayZ. Yeah, DayZ. I would love to play DayZ. I knew other people that were getting on that. That's great. DayZ's a little like H1Z1, isn't it? That's interesting. Zombies. Orange with zombies, huh? Yeah, cool. Oh, thank you, Annie. Thank you. You're a sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea, Fallen. That's a good idea. Thank you so much, Annie. Thank you for the support and the wonderful comments. I definitely, I definitely appreciate you coming through and peeping at my stream here. You know, I'm pretty random. I just stream at random times when I feel like it, just to socialize. I don't have really any agenda with this stuff, but I like having no agenda. I like it, Fallen. I like that idea. Sciatic nerve damage. Ooh, yeah, dude, that's not fun. That's not fun. Sciatic nerve pain is really awful pain. So I understand that. Are you kidding me? You're done with H1Z1? Did you do it? Did you play it to death? That's how I got with like Fortnite, dude. I got to Fortnite and I was like, all right, I loved playing this and now I'm over it. I couldn't help it. I was like, I used to really love this and now I'm done. Did they really? Did they? They messed it up, huh? This season's not good. I saw where you were going through and you were like, this battle pass sucks. You know, that game's getting older and so that's what happens. Only 39. Yeah, you're the same age, pretty much the same age. I'll be 41 next month. I'll be 41 here in July. Yeah, I think DayZ would be good. It's too bad it's $50. I think I'm gonna hold off on DayZ until it's not $50, but I'm definitely interested in playing it. Stackman, I still got Black Ops 4, and you know there's some fun. You know, hey Teddy, Fortnite story mode. Yeah, 79. Yeah, $50. You know, but it'll go on sale as well. Isn't the free game this month Sonic? Isn't it gonna be Sonic? How are you, Teddy? Yeah, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Yeah, cool, man. Cool. Well, you know, the good thing about PUBG is, you know, you'll have friends playing it. So PUBG is just kind of really, it's all about squads. You know, at night and stuff, it's like it's hard. You can't find a full solo game. but squads definitely. I was having a lot of fun playing Black Ops 4 last time. I had kind of written off Black Ops 4. Yes, yes, I'm 41, or I will be 41. It seems old to me. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this being in my 40s and shit. Yeah, Sonic and Borderlands 2. Boy, GTA, man. I thought it was the Handsome Collection that they gave for free. I thought it was the Handsome Collection. If it is, that's the one I got, and I will definitely play it. If you've never played Handsome Collection, that's great. Fermented for flavor. Yeah, maybe more akin to soy sauce. Maybe kimchi. Anything fermented. In any case, that's a lot of fun. All those Borderlands games are a lot of fun. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Gosh, man. I'm not used to it. We're a bunch of teenagers. Come on now. Isn't it funny how quick that happened? Didn't it seem like we were a bunch of teenagers like yesterday? You know? It seemed like the other day you were in high school and a bunch of girls and drugs and fun stuff. Hey, what's up, Press to Play? How you doing? Yes, it's a warm and beautiful day out there. Look at how nice that is. There's that nice little garden out there you can go and sit in. It's beautiful. The Handsome Jack collection. The Handsome Jack collection that's Borderlands 2 and that is Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel with it. I've got that. I've had that. I'm a big Borderlands fan. I love it. I want to get a tattoo of Claptrap. I wanted to get the Claptrap. Yeah, wow. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding, Nate? Now, but to buy a case of beer in Australia, what? You're going to have to sell your car and take out a second mortgage on your house. And isn't beer pretty expensive down there? Why is it it's so hot in Australia, but beer's so expensive? That's cruel. That's cruel and unusual punishment. Well, that's what I thought. I agree with you there, yours Naz. You know, when I went home, that was fun. That night, I had a couple beers and got to mellow out and stuff. That was really necessary. That was really helpful. Helped me to feel normal. You know, I mean, you can tell. You know, I've definitely changed my habits for being in the hospital, which is a good thing. It's a healthy thing, you know. It's nice to, even though this is a hard thing, it's always good to get outside of your comfort zone in life and get some outside perspective, you know. So when I get out of here, I'll have a steak and a beer and, you know, all that good stuff. What's the one I like? I like Miller Lite. When it's really hot outside, I like Miller Lite. Class of 95. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, I graduated 97. I graduated in 97. I should have graduated 96. I did an extra year in high school, I'll admit. I didn't really go I didn't go to school, to be honest. I didn't really go to school from 8th grade till my junior year of high school. Those 3 years I just didn't really attend school. And I got to my junior year in high school and I was like, yeah, I'm a junior. I was like, I done all that shit. I'm a junior, and they were like, dude, you don't have any credits. No, you're not. So yeah, I had to do an extra year in high school, but I took 3 years off, so I think it's fine. I didn't graduate till I was 19. I'm back at work. Hey, right on. Hey, good luck to you. You're snaz. I hope you have a great day and everything feels good for you. Yes, Budweiser usually is my beer of choice. They've got that down there, don't they? You can get Budweiser in Australia, right? Love peace and chicken grease. Love it. Love it. Cheers to you, your snaz. Yeah, I think it might be about time for me too. I just kind of wanted to pop on, say hi, check in with everybody, do my thing. I might get on later and do another one. It's fun. It's fun being able to do this from the hospital. I'm glad. I'm glad that I can. I'm glad that I have this ability. Even if I don't have my games and my PlayStation and stuff like that. So, thank you so much. Thank you, Snaz. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for keeping me company on this Sunday here in beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana. All right. Bye.